Hey, this is Bob Terrio. I'm with Thorogood. I'm here at Lyon University, and I'm going to give you an introduction to the Lyon by Thorogood fire boots. We're going to start with the rubber fire boots. We have two boots that we have. One is a felt line boot, one is a Kevlar line boot. Both of them are similar in technologies, so what I'll do is go through each boot or both boots together, and then I'll tell you what the difference is between the two boots. One of the key features of this boot is it is a lugged outsole, and with that you get a lot of traction and good foot support. We have a T-toe on the boot, which is probably better to see on the yellow one, but you can see this extra piece of material on the front. So these boots are used a lot in training, and in training you do a lot of crawling. So while you're crawling, what happens on a regular rubber fire boot, you wear through that toe piece fairly quickly and get down to where you can see the safety toe underneath it. At that point, the boot's somewhat compromised. So with this T-toe, it gives you extra wear. Some simple things with the boot is it has an oversized shin guard, and the shin guard is high on the boot. If you take the length from a ladder rung to a ladder rung, it's about 12 inches. So the shin guard is actually in the right place on it. The pulls are on the outside of the boot so they don't gouge into your ankles. It also has Scotchgard 3M reflective piping across the instep and the heel. So this is very good if you're in a situation where somebody's looking for you in a smoke-filled room. With a flashlight, this will reflect. On the inside of the boot, one of the interesting features with these boots, and it's kind of hard to see on camera, but the steel plate, it has a steel puncture resisting plate in this boot. The steel plate is all the way down by the outsole. This is different than most of our competitors, where the steel plate's right up under the footbed. What this does is it allows all the cushioning, the felt, all that to act as thermal insulators and comfort enhancers. Inside the safety toe, we put an oversized safety toe on it, so it has insulation on the inside and the outside of the safety toe. This allows, again, thermal isolation of a steel toe. Steel toes, the main issue there is they get cold. And if you're in a cold weather environment and you're out there for quite a while, that safety toe will get, it'll affect your feet, where the coldness, the chill will come through to your feet. With these two layers of insulation, it helps isolate that. These boots are 1971 hazmat certified and 1971 structural certified and 1992 splash over hazmat certified. On these two boots, they're very similar in construction on the outside. The main difference between the two of them are the liners on the inside of them. On this boot, you have a felt lining. It has a butt stitched across the back, which means that the two pieces are put together side by side, not overlapping, and you don't have that seam running down the back where you have that overlapping seam. It's zigzag stitched so that it fits flush back to your foot. In your heel and the transition from the upper to the forepart, there's silicone impregnated material. This allows easier donning and doffing of the boot, and it also keeps you from wearing through the felt at these two high friction points in the boot, which was a problem with older felt line boots. This boot has a one-piece Kevlar liner in it. The Kevlar liner is cut resisting on the inside of the boot. Again, it has a butt stitch with a zigzag, a butt seam with a zigzag stitch down the back of it. Another thing with these boots too is we do stock them, and we stock them in from 5 to 16 mediums, wides, and extra wides in men's, and 5 to 10 narrows, mediums, and wides in women's, and they're already available in these sizes. So that really covers the rubber fire boots from Lyon by Thorogood. Thank you for your time.